Hey everybody, welcome. All right, getting all this lined up. Let's turn these notifications off for a minute. Okay. Welcome to Tuesday training. Hello. All right, so I hope that you guys, good morning. I hope that you guys are able to get on, in case you haven't seen it. The pre-orders are available. Good morning. All right, so today we're going to jump in. I'm going to talk about Scentsy Club today because I think it is extremely important for number one. And for number two, it's a topic I realize that I personally have not covered. So I'm going to cover it. So that's what is happening today. I don't know if you guys have any Scentsy Club orders that come out towards the beginning of the month. Today is the 8th of September, so I actually had some Scentsy Club orders processed today, and I'm going to kind of share with you again more information about Scentsy Club so you understand it a little bit better, so you can help to get your customers understanding the value and the benefits of why they should be subscribing to your Scentsy Club. So we're going to break all of that down. And for those of you just joining, I guess I should do that too, because we've had a lot of new people. I'm Jacqui Duran. I am officially, as of like tomorrow or the next day, it's truly official, workstation official, but I am your upline star director. Yay! We had 2 directors promote this month, and then Emma had promoted 3 months ago. Yeah, I think. And so you may have your director that is Emma. You may also have Coley, or you may have Lisa as your director. So I am right above them when it comes to your upline. So it goes your director, if that's not me, then myself as the star director, and then Tracy DeMario is our superstar director. So hopefully that helps break it down a little bit for you guys there. Now let's talk something about some Scentsy Club. Okay, so what is Scentsy Club? Scentsy Club is a convenient way for your customers to be able to order products and have them delivered to them automatically. Okay? It goes automatically on a regular basis, and it includes any of our consumable products. Jacqui, what is a consumable product? A consumable product is something that you use up and you need to rebuy it so you can have it again, right? Bars, room sprays, counter clean, laundry love bundle, or washer whiffs, right? I certainly love the Scent Soft. If you guys have not tried the Scent Soft, try the Scent Soft. It's amazing. Hello. That's fantastic. Pods, bath soaks, body wash, lotions, did I say pods? Pods, scent packs, right? Like all the things. So they can choose that, and you can too as a consultant. You can also have a Scentsy Club, so there's no rule saying that you cannot, but they can choose to have the subscription set up on a monthly basis, a bi-monthly basis, or every 3 months. Okay, so they can either have it every month coming to them, every other month coming to them, or every 3 months they get it, right? And just so you know, in case you yourself as a consultant want to take advantage, because as we get into the perks here, you're going to see why people want to take advantage if they're Scentsy addicts like I personally am, then you may want to, in order to capitalize on more of the perks, then you may want to, or your customers may want to actually set up multiple subscriptions. I personally have multiple subscriptions. I have a monthly, a bi-monthly, and every other 3 months, because there's certain things that I don't need every month, but I like getting them so I don't forget, right? Light bulbs. I have a 3-pack of light bulbs of each size that come once every 3 months. That's part of my every 3 month subscription. So like as a consultant, like that's important to me. Along with that is also every other month on that subscription, I have my Scentsy scent circles. I get a 6-pack of those because as a consultant, I like to be able to send those out as thank yous to customers, to my VIPs, to add them in party packs, things like that, right? So I have those coming. And then in my monthly, my bi-monthly, and also in that every other 3rd month, for example, I have a lot of the scents that I truly love that have gone away, right? Always get my bar. We cannot, good question, Kimberly. The 40-watt bulbs do not come in a 3-pack bundle. Wah, wah, wah. I actually don't keep very many of those, but I probably should maybe add that, at least one of those, maybe 2, to that every 3 month subscription, just to have some on hand, because it's a good thing to have. So good point. Excellent point. But I also have, we always get my bars. So like the Bring Back My Bar scents that I absolutely love, like Echo. Hello. I'm freely warming Echo now because I know it's in my subscription and I can get it. My husband has a couple favorite scents that he likes, that he has in there. I have more favorite scents that I like that are discontinued or limited edition, like Jack's Obsession. That's how I've been getting Jack's Obsession this entire time, because I added it back when it was last available, and I honestly cannot remember when. I need more caffeine. I'm drinking Sprite. I need caffeine to be able to remember that. Which one are the 40-watt bulbs? So the 40-watt bulbs, you'll see those on your website. There are only certain warmers that take a 40-watt bulb. And for a cheat sheet way to figure that out, you can always grab one of your catalogs, look in the back in the big pull-out thing, and under every warmer, it will tell you, like the Grateful Hearts warmer, the new one there. It tells me Grateful Hearts at 6 inches tall and 25W. That 25W means it takes a 25-watt bulb. And let me show you a picture. The 40-watt bulb is what, well, I guess they still do. We originally referred to them as our Edison bulbs, but so we've got the 15-watt bulbs. Those go normally in our mini warmers. We have our 20-watt bulbs, 25-watt, and 40-watt. So that one's a little bit different, right? So that's that Edison bulb shape. And then new to our catalog now, and the 25-watt and in the 15-watt, if you guys have not seen anything, we do have colors available for those as well. So when in doubt, if you're trying to figure out if a warmer takes a 40-watt bulb or not, you can always peep out your catalog, look on the product list. It has it there as well. Go to your own website. That's what I do. That's kind of like my way of Googling something for my business, right? If I'm like on the go or I can't remember it or whatever, right? I literally will just log into my own personal website and look it up. That's also another good way. I will tell you too, as a quick tip, bonus golden nugget time. That if maybe you have a customer who loves the scent, let's say they love the scent, I'm trying to think of like more of an unusual scent, like amber. Maybe they love the scent of amber, or they go to their other favorite lotion store and they're like, oh, I really love this scent. It's got amber and jasmine in it, right? Whatever. I don't know. And so you can go into your own personal website, go to the search bar, type in amber or jasmine or vanilla, whatever it is that they're looking for. And every product that we have that comes scented, whether that's a scent circle, a bar, a room spray, a pod, a pack, a car bar, a travel tin, a fragrance flower, anything that has that scent in it in the description will pop up on your website. So you can either share that with your customers if they're loving certain scents, or if your customer's like, hey, I really love this scent, can you tell me what you have that comes in that? That's your way to cheat sheet it as well. So, yeah, definitely. It's always good to know that, right? So those, like I said, those 40-watt bulbs, there's not too many warmers that carry those, but there are some. There's some. So yeah, it's probably a good idea for me to add those on at least one or two to that every 3-month order. I mean, that's not going to hurt me to make sure I have those on stock. So I'd rather have them and be ready, because I like to, as a kind of like a VIP perk thing, I let my customers know, especially the local customers, some of my VIPs that are long distance, I tell them as well. But I like to definitely let my local customers know, if you ever have a bulb that goes out, please don't go buy one at like whatever store, because for one, it's not going to work properly. It's going to void your warranty, and I want to make sure that your wax warms at the right temperature, and that's what Scentsy bulbs are designed to do. So if you ever need a bulb, holler at your girl, right? And I'll usually throw it in with some Happy Mail or a porch drop or whatever, right? And just, let them know that that's something that they can expect from me as their consultant, because again, we're all about customer care, right? I want my customers to have the best experience, and I certainly do not want my customers sitting at home with a dark warmer. No. So anyway, all right, so Scentsy Club, that's your overview, right? So that's what Scentsy Club is, okay? It's a subscription service, again, offered either for products or for products that are consumable, to come every month, every other month, or every third month. The perks, let's get to the perks. Why should we subscribe to Scentsy Club, or why should our customers subscribe to Scentsy Club? There's some perks that we need to know about. The first one, which is the most popular, is always getting my bar. They kind of refer to it in a couple places as AGMB. I totally will never refer to it that way. But always get my bar. So that is for scents that are either limited time scents, usually sometimes our licensed scents, or sometimes our holiday scents, that are limited edition, or also bring back my bar scents. Or if we are coming to the end of a catalog and we're about to discontinue scents, and a favorite scent is on there, OMG. Those are the scents that need to be added to a Scentsy Club, because that means Scentsy Club is the only way that they will be able to ensure that they continue to get their favorite scents for as long as they shall live. So, or want to continue to have them, right? So, for me, for instance, is Echo. I came out in the last Bring Back My Bar, right? Obviously, I cannot go to my website right now and order Echo. It is discontinued. It was only a Bring Back My Bar. It was only available for that month. But add it to my Scentsy Club. That means Scentsy will continuously make sure that I get my bar every month, or every other month, or every 3 months, whatever it is that I decide I need it. So every month I get that bar. Boom. Always and forever. So as long as it stays in the Scentsy Club, and we'll get into this a little bit more in just a second, they will always be able to get that bar, or always be able to get that scent. Now, it only applies to bars. Sad but true. So room sprays, scent packs, Scentsy pods, those, when they discontinue, I mean, you can have them in your Scentsy Club currently if they're a current product. But like, again, if the catalog ends and that scent is being discontinued, like that's how I lost my winterberry apple tea pods last season, right? So at the end of fall and winter, they discontinued winterberry and apple tea. I had no idea if it was going to come back. I really didn't. I hoped so, and it did. and lots of things. But I didn't know, but I was getting that in the pods. And so the month before my subscription ended, or before, sometime during that last month of the catalog, I got an email and it said, hey, heads up, you need to look at your Scentsy Club because you have an item that is being discontinued. And so what did I do? I went in there, I shed some tears, and then I was like, all right, do I want to get some different pods? Or do I want some other bars? You know, how do I want to change it? So you or your customers, whoever it is, you can always have the option to kind of look at that and change that up. Another perk is an automatic club discount of 10% off. That automatically goes on to their club order as soon as they reach $30 in retail. Okay? Not $25 plus tax and shipping got me over 30. Where's my 10% discount? No, it has to be $30 in product. And then automatically, you don't have to do anything. The customer does not have to do anything. Scentsy doesn't have to do anything. The system already does it. It will automatically take off 10% for the order. Boom! Who doesn't like a discount? Hello. Okay, so that's the 10% exclusive club discount. Offered all the time until Scentsy says no more, right? So you can, meaning you can advertise this publicly, okay? So if you want to say, do you want to get a 10% discount on your products just by joining my Scentsy Club? You can. I can tell you how, right? Or whatever, right? So just letting you know that that is something that you can do. There's another perk though. It doesn't stop there. Wait, there's more. So if the retail order gets to $60, you unlock a half price item. A 50% off on anything that is currently available. OMG. Okay, so for example, let me show you how this works out for me. In my monthly Scentsy Club, because I want to make sure I get it every month, right? I have some items. And I've gotten to $60 in retail value, right? Or in retail sales. As soon as I do that, my club pops up and it says, hey, you've unlocked a half off item. You get 50% off an item. What do I choose with that 50% off item? I choose the whiff box. Because not only is it an amazing value at $30, it's an even bigger value for $15. Hello. Okay. So that is always my half price item as of now until I change my mind for whatever else. But it can apply towards a brick, right? It can apply towards the laundry love bundle, the whatever, right? That's a half off item. Again, not something that you have to host a party for or your customer has to host a party for. All they have to do is have a Scentsy Club subscription and they get all of these things automatically, okay? Scentsy Bricks is another perk of Scentsy Club. Exclusive to Scentsy Club, this is the only way currently to get them unless you are a consultant because, all right, if you guys didn't know, for the Scent of the Month and Warmer of the Month subscriptions, the clamshells are in short supply. So for us and our kits, we are getting 1 brick and 3 bars for that Scent of the Month. Cotton cleanups. Amen, Kimber. Those are on my every other month subscription. Yep, totally with you. And I also like to send those too in some Happy Mail sometimes if I'm sending like a bigger package. Or like my VIP golden ticket mail, right? And really all that is it's my golden bubble mailer and lots of fun stuff inside, right? But it's a little thicker, so I usually will throw a cotton clean in there with a little sticker and let them know that's what it is, and it's just a little extra something, right? I mean, my goodness, if I break it down, I don't know where Justin is. He would do the math, but 25, you get 25 in a pack for $6. So now I'm just flat out curious. I don't do math in my head, just so y'all know. So that's a little over $4. No, that's not right. $0.24. That's better. 24 cents for each one, right? Boom. All of your scent crates. Oh yes, that's an amazing addition to a scent crate. I love that, Kimber. I love that idea. And it's just good to know, because you're just really, not only are you, giving your customer something fun that they'll use with their Scentsy, right? But it's just another way to help educate our customers. Because again, customers may not know that they exist. It's not a big advertising thing that's either on our website or probably a lot of the advertising that we personally do. Let's be real, right? So when you have the opportunity, if you've got some on hand, by all means, go through and change your wax with using one. Take a quick video on Instagram, or even go live in Facebook and be like, look, I'm just gonna change out my wax real quick, right? And take a cotton cleanup, put it in there. I guarantee you that the more that you talk about those types of things, people are going to be like, oh, I need to remember to add those onto my next order. And that's also another way, when you are talking to a customer, inputting an order, or doing a party, whether it's online, in person, or whatever you do it, is also saying, hey, don't forget, these are a great accessory to add, right? It totally is. And I didn't write it down, and I don't know why I didn't. Because I know this, because I get it, right? Exclusive to Scentsy Club. There are a couple other ways that they can get a whiff box if they're a first-time customer, or ordering a one-time thing on your website, but whiff box. Hello, whiff box. So you can get that in Scentsy Club as well. So those are just some of the perks. Now let me tell you that Scentsy is very invested in Scentsy Club, okay? I can tell you personally from firsthand experience, because 2 years ago, I think it was, at the World Tour, which is something that we do in the spring. We'll have to see and cross our fingers and see how that goes, if it's virtual for us or if they're actually going to get to go out into the communities. We'll see. It's like a mini World Tour. I would have all the bars. The struggle is real, Trina. The struggle is real. Another reason why I have 3 Scentsy Club subscriptions. So, anyway, but they are very invested. But I remember it was at least 2 years ago that I presented on Scentsy Club. And it was when Scentsy Club was just kind of kicking in and getting started. And even then they were like, trust me, we're invested in this. Trust me, they're invested in this, because Scentsy Club has already evolved from what it was then when I was doing a presentation then, right? So it's even more advanced now than it was even from the beginning. And they're just continuing to do it. And again, we're going to touch on that as well. But here's a little fun fact for you, that currently there are over 51,000. Sorry, I think I had a little reconnect issue. 51,000 subscribers to Scentsy Club. That's like as of July, I think it was. It may be more now. Hopefully it'll be more after you watch this video and you do the things that we're going to talk about. But out of those 51,000, 72% of the people who subscribe to Scentsy Club are customers. That little fact right there actually blew my mind, because as a consultant, right, I'm like, anywhere I can get a deal on my Scentsy, that's how I'm buying my Scentsy, right? I need my Scentsy. So I'm like, well, of course I would do Scentsy Club. I'm sure almost every consultant probably does a Scentsy Club. Not according to the Scentsy statistics, okay? 72% of the people who subscribe to Scentsy Club are customers. So what does that tell you? Your customers, our customers, are wanting this subscription service. They're wanting it, obviously, because they're buying it, okay? Let's talk a little bit about strategy. So, this is why you want to talk about Scentsy Club. Does anybody remember the movie Fight Club? I always will do that reference when I talk about Scentsy Club. If you haven't seen the movie, it's a little rough around the edges, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, but Scentsy Club having Scentsy Club people, or have people enrolling in Scentsy Club, it's going to be able to give you a really good strategy when it comes to your own sales and your own business. Okay, remember, one of our legs of success, right, is PRV sales. Okay, so one of those strong portions need to really revolve around sales, and having those customers that subscribe to Scentsy Club are just going to generate PRV for you on a regular basis that is reliable, and that you do not have to actively make sure that you're working it. Meaning, not every month do you need to send an email to Sally and say, hey Sally, it's time for your Scentsy Club subscription. Would you like me to put it in for you? No, right? You don't have to do that. It's automatic. Everything's automatic. And the ability to have sales automatically helps you focus on all of the other aspects of your business. There's other legs of success, right? The other legs of that are training your team members, making sure that they're in the loop and connected to what's going on, and also personal development and ongoing sustainment of your business, meaning that you are always looking to sponsor new team members. You are always looking to retain the team members that you do have, and again, helping them to promote and advance so that way they can build their businesses and make the money that they want to make in this business. Okay, so yeah, Kimber is an amazing leader, Trina. She's amazing. She is amazing. Let me just say, you got a good sponsor. And that is another beauty with Scentsy just in general, is that we all, just like we saw last night during Kimber's brainstorming session, right? So we're able to all get together and really network, and that is just an absolute blessing. It is an absolute blessing. I can't say more or enough good things about it, because it's just, it makes me smile. It just makes me smile. Okay, let's talk about some logistics here. I have to do that because my husband's in logistics. Okay, so always get my bar. Here's something that you need to know, and you need to make sure that your customers are aware of. Let's use Jacqui's favorite example of Echo. Okay, Echo is a Bring Back My Bar scent that I added to my club when it was out that month, right? And I will never, ever, ever be without it again. Thank you to Always Get My Bar. Now, because it's in my club and I will always get it forever and ever, maybe I have 6 bars on that subscription of Echo. Now, with those 6 bars, I can never increase the quantity of more than 6, okay? So I can't add, like, maybe I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm warming through 6 bars of this so quickly. But I now need 12 bars of this, right? I need at least 12, right? Whatever. Maybe it's just 1 bar that you have, but you're like, oh, I wish I had gotten 2. Sadly enough, you cannot increase the number of bars. Bless you. Not only can you increase the quantity, you cannot increase the quantity, but you can increase the frequency or lower the frequency. Meaning, maybe you were like, oh my gosh, I love Echo and I had ordered it too, but I get it every 3 months. Oh, I wish I got it more often. That's okay. You can increase the frequency of that bar. So if you want to move it to every other month, or move it to every month I want to get that bar, that's fine. You can add those either way, right? Maybe you get it every month, but you're like, I don't really warm it that often. Maybe you want to push it to that 2 or 3 month mark. You can do that, okay? So you can edit that, but you cannot increase the amount or the number of bars that you get. You can, however, also lower the number of bars that you get. So again, maybe you signed up and you're like, oh my gosh, Jacqui said to get Echo. I got it. I get 6 bars every month, and that's just like way too much for me. I need more, or I need less. So you can go in there and you can actually change that quantity to anything lower than 6. Now, again, remember, or let your customers know, if they do that, or if you do that, that's fine. Just remember, you can't change your mind and go back up. Okay, you can only go down or change the frequency. Okay, that's the logistics of how Always Get My Bar works. Now, another one of the ways that they upgraded Scentsy Club was because I was one of those victims. When I tried to manipulate a bundle and save, currently, FYI, we do not offer the bundle and save options of like a 6-pack of bars or a 3-pack of bars in a Scentsy Club. For one, because they're already getting exclusive perks like 10% off and a half price item. But for two, I'm the person who ran into this, is that like I had some Bring Back My Bars in a 6-pack, right? And at some point in time, I went in there and I was like, I need to reorganize my 6-pack, because more than likely I was probably adding a new limited time bar that I was like, can't live without that one. Now I need to change this, right? So anyway, the point is I went in there, I manipulated that 6-pack bundle, and what happened is I accidentally kicked out one of my scents that was no longer available. OMG, I didn't even notice until I got my Scentsy Club subscription and I unboxed it and was like, wait a minute, where's that scent? Then I had to log on, and then I realized, oh my gosh, I changed that 6-pack order and now it's completely gone. So that's one of the reasons they changed it, because they wanted to make sure that nothing like that was going to happen. For the other reason, again, it's because they already are getting other perks, so let's drive them towards those other perks. But you now are clearly marked in your Scentsy Club subscriptions on the bars that are on your Always Get My Bar, meaning they are discontinued or no longer available. There's a little bar logo. It's a circle with a bar on that scent and your club. And if you try and delete it or remove it, then it pops up a little warning box that says, are you sure that you want to remove this because this is a discontinued item, or whatever the wording says, right? Boom, they're aware. Another piece of the logistics are licensed products. This is something that we need to know, and we need to make sure our customers know. Licensed products that are consumable would be like our Jack's Obsession, right? Any of our licensed bars or scent packs that have a license with them, right? Like anything that's Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, like Winnie the Pooh, and you know, all the things, right? So any of those, they're a licensed product. They are available to get the 10% discount, but when they try to, if they get to the $60 or more mark, they cannot get half price item. So they can't use a licensed product on a half price perk. Does that make sense? I probably said that really weirdly. Let's say they get to $60 in their Scentsy Club and they're like, oh, I love Jack's Obsession. I want to make sure that I get this bar. Always, right? And they've added it. That's fine. But maybe they add it as their 50% off item because they're like, I don't want to pay $6.50. I'd rather pay $3.25. Sorry, you can't use a licensed product as a half off. Okay? It's the same way that we do our parties. So, for party host rewards, you know that as well. Because remember, anything with an asterisk in the catalog cannot be redeemed as a host reward. So they're kind of mimicking what we do with a party reward into a Scentsy Club reward. And there's some reasoning behind that. But for the most part, it also helps us too to kind of remember what they can do, what they can't do. Okay? So hopefully that helps. It does get included if they want to do the 10% off discount. If they get up to $30, then they can use licensed products and 10% will come off of that, but it cannot be used for that half off item. Now, also with the half off perk, you as the consultant, you do not earn PRV off of a half price item. Again, it is the same way, or it's the same thing with a party. Same way. If you've ever closed a party, hopefully you've paid attention and to your PRV. Hey, Mary Ellie. Hopefully you've paid attention there, and you will notice, hey, Terry, you'll notice that any PRV or any item that the host is using, or you as the host is using, you are not earning the PRV on that 50% off item. Okay, so it's, again, the same way as a party works. So just a heads up, if you're wondering on your end, how come I'm not getting the full PRV with this? You are. It's just a club reward, right? It's an exclusive perk, okay? And so just like a party, it's not any different. Another piece of the logistical part of Scentsy Club is that you can manipulate and change subscriptions at any time. At any time. Now, if you already are with Scentsy Club and have a subscription with Scentsy Club, hey Roxana, if you already have that, oh yes, Trina, go get your Jack. Oh yay! So excited. I'm so excited for you. I love that warmer. It's still so, as soon as I pulled it out to put it out for the fall, it was just like, oh, it happened all over again, like the shining moment. When I opened that box, I was just so in total and complete awe. I love that warmer. Anyway, get distracted. You can change subscriptions at any time, but if you're already a member, then you know this. If not, then your customers will know. But I think there's a 12-day window. I can't remember exactly the window, but they will get an email saying, hey, your club order is coming up soon, right? Or the date that their club order is going to run on. And it will say, you know, it's coming up soon. If you want to make changes, you have until this date. And I want to say it's like 12 days before the actual date the subscription runs. And that means you have up until this date to either change your club order around if you need to. If you're like, oh my gosh, why do I still have that bar on there? I'm not even warming that anymore. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. I need to add Jack's Obsession and Halloween Town to my Scentsy Club. Ba-boom, right? You go in there and you get that done. Yay! Roxana, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulations on your first team member. Yay! Oh, I'm happy for you. So you can manipulate those, you can change those up until they say, nope, sorry, this one's locked because it's getting ready to go out. So that's one of the things that you have to look out for. But other than that, you need to change that thing, or your customers need to at any time. They can change them at any time. One other point about logistics that I'll talk about, just so you know, in case your customers ask, or in case you need to know it to tell your customers, shipping is the same as our attached to an online party shipping policy, okay? And what those shipping rules state is that if the balance is $80 or less, the shipping is a flat $8. $8 if it's $80 or less. US dollars, by the way. Sorry for our Canadian team. If it's $81 US or higher, then the shipping is 10% of the total. Okay? Okay. So if you have questions about that, you can look that up in just go to your workstation, type in shipping, and you'll get the little shipping chart and the little article with it, and you will be able to have that. Keep it in a safe place. Print it out if you need to. All right, let's talk about some benefits of Scentsy Club. First of all, benefits. Retention. Okay, yeah, this helps customers to not forget about their Scentsy. This is more of the set it and forget it thing, right? Like, oh my gosh, I love my Scentsy. I want to make sure that I have my scents every month. I want to make sure I've got cotton cleanups for the month. I use it for my primary laundry needs, so I want to make sure I have the laundry liquid and the Scentsy Soft always, every single month. I want to make sure I have that. Don't let me forget to order that, Jacqui. Hey, you know what you could do? You could create a Scentsy Club order so you can set it up so every single month, not only will you get it automatically, but hello, you're going to earn perks too, right? Right. You're going to be able to, if it's less than $30 or less, you're going to be able to get 10%, or $30 or more, sorry, $30 or more, you're going to be able to get 10% off and save that money. Or if it's $60 or more, you get to actually add in a half price item. Oh my gosh. Just because you don't want to forget to get your laundry stuff in your bars every single month. How cool is that? Customer service people. Okay. Reoccurring revenue. This is the biggie here. And this is really what I want you guys to, this is why I really want you guys to be talking more about Scentsy Club and sharing more about it, because reoccurring revenue, this is revenue that you can count on every single month or every other month or every third month, right? This is revenue. Because your customers are going to all be different. At least mine are. The ones who subscribe to my Scentsy Club. Okay? So some of them have stuff that goes out every month. Some have it that go out every other month. Some have it that go out every 3 months. And so every month, I know what exactly is going to be coming out that is PRV, that if I'm aiming towards a goal, right? I don't have to like sit down and think about how am I making my money this month because I want to make sure I hit 2,000 PRV. How do I make sure to hit that? Oh, wait a minute. I have $300 that is in Scentsy Club orders. Okay. Now I have to really just focus on my on my 1,300 and really focus on how I'm going to get those sales. Okay. Maybe I'm going to do a Facebook party. Maybe I'm going to do, okay. You get my point, right? That's income that you don't have to really necessarily think about. Okay. But at the same time, this is reoccurring sales for you. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you are not treating your Scentsy Club people like VIPs, you are going to start as soon as you finish this video. Those truly, I don't care if you have a VIP club and they have to opt into it or whatever, however you have it set up to be a VIP for you. If they are a Scentsy Club subscriber, they should be your VIP. Like I'm Dr. Seuss all of a sudden. So, being able to have those customers is a blessing to us in our business, okay? But also, we want to make sure that those customers who are subscribing to Scentsy Club know that not only are we here to make sure that they're saving the money that they want to save, right, with either that 10% off perk and or the half price off item, okay? And the fact that they can always get their bar, right? Not only do we want them to know how important that is for us, for them, but we really want to be able to just say thank you so much for subscribing to Scentsy Club. Because that's reoccurring revenue that is helping you in your business every single time. Every single time. Is there a way to see customers club and how often their money, how it comes out? Yes, ma'am. All right. So, I can't share my screen because I'm on the phone, but what you do, and I'll screenshot it later and I'll put it in the group just in case you need a visual too. I'm a very visual person, so that's why videos and pictures do a lot for me. Okay. But if you log into your workstation, go to your orders tab, you can click on history under your orders tab. And if you're on the phone too, it's just a little farther down, or sometimes I think this part's higher up. But it gives you the option to search. Okay, so it says you can sort by, and then it gives you an option for filters underneath that. And under filters, there's a box that says order type. Order types are PWS. So if you just wanted to look and see, hey, have I gotten any orders straight off of my website? That's what your PWS is, personal website, okay? Have I gotten any orders that just came off my website directly? Like somebody just went to my website and ordered? You can look at it that way, right? Click on that, you'll see just PWS orders. If they did a home party, any orders that were included in a home party will show there. Basket party, individual party, fairs. Also for Scentsy Success orders. This is especially helpful for those of you around tax time. If you're working this business, right, and you want to be able to write things off for your taxes and you've ordered something through Scentsy Success, then you can go to that, click that tab, and it will pull up all the orders or give you, you can even, customize the date that you want to and from, whatever. And you can see all orders that were Scentsy Success orders. Fundraising. And then the last two are Scentsy Club subscriptions and Scentsy Club orders. Okay? That's actually pretty darn cool. That you can do it that way, because that's honestly how I make sure that I'm capturing everybody. Now, you can still go to your history without filtering it and just look down and you'll see those in the parentheses. The filter option just helps them just, boom, it's all right there. So kind of working smarter, not harder. Don't spend so much time having to look something up if there's a quicker way to do it. That's just my philosophy. Kimber's created a group for her frequent customers, and your Scentsy Club, it's a step up from VIPs. Awesome. That's awesome. See, I am getting big into sending out my packets, right? So I've really been focusing on those. In fact, I've got some stuff on my Amazon cart. I need to get that stuff. Anyway, so I'm trying to keep it fun and festive, right? And kind of, I like to do them in themes. So I've got some fun stuff coming. And so it's on my mind because I actually ran this report yesterday as I was just doing some miscellaneous work, and ran this report and saved all the information. So then that way, I can print my labels off so I'm ready to go for when it's time to send out that happy mail. But having a group for them as well, excellent idea. So that's another great way to show them you care. Another benefit is that this is one of the only ways that somebody can get a whiff box. And again, we know, hopefully by now, the value of the whiff box, right? It is a complete mystery. Every single month, it's a new thing, right? $30, and it usually runs around $37 to like $39 in retail value by the time it's all said and done. So it's not only a value just for that fact, but also the whiff box gives them products that are maybe a little bit different than maybe what they're used to getting. Maybe somebody only buys wax and warmers from you. If they were to get a whiff box, they're gonna at least see a scent circle. They're probably gonna see some type of a hand soap or a Scentsy soak or a body scrub or something like that in there, right? So a product that maybe is completely new to them that they may not have tried normally, and they're gonna try it because it came in the whiff box, and they're just gonna be like, where has this been all my life? And then they're gonna love it, okay? And here's another fun fact for you. Fun fact, golden nugget. 38% of subscriptions for Scentsy Club include a whiff box. So what do you guys get from that? I get from that the whiff box is one of, not a main piece, but it is a pretty good chunk of why people subscribe to Scentsy Club, so they can get that whiff box. 38% of people who have a subscription have a whiff box in it. Bars. Always get my bar. Can I say it again? Okay. Fun fact Tuesday. Okay, 45%, so almost half of the Scentsy Club subscriptions include discontinued bars. I should be the poster child for this because I want to say that is probably all the bars that make up my Scentsy Clubs. They're all discontinued scents, except Jack's Obsession. It's now back, right? For a limited time only. But, right? It's definitely staying there. But the point is that people are really using Scentsy Club because they love their scents. They love those wax bars, right? And so they want to make sure that their scent does not go away and that they are always going to get it. So 45% of people are doing it for the always get my bar feature. Hello. Another benefit, bricks, because it's a perk right now. Now, there are certain times of the year. Who knows if we're going to get one or not before the end of the year. Sometimes they come out with holiday bricks. Sometimes they come out, like we're getting them in our kits right now. So there are other opportunities, but we never really know if and when those opportunities are going to happen. Okay, so if they do want a brick and like a favorite scent like Sunkissed Citrus, who doesn't love that scent? Every time I put that in, it's just like it reminds me all over again why I get it in the brick, because it is such a strong scent and it lasts forever. It has a really long, for me anyway, my experience, it has a really long scent time on it, right? Like it kind of lingers in the air. I love that. Jack's Obsession. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, if you don't already have a Scentsy Club tonight, you need to make a Scentsy Club, just for the simple fact to put Jack's Obsession, and I'm hoping Halloween Town is just as good. I can't wait to get that one. But definitely make sure you add in Jack's Obsession. It's good year round. Let me just tell you that. I've been warming it all summer. Okay. Another benefit is the limited time offers. So the LTOs, the Bring Back My Bars, transition, licensed, or scent of the month products, right? Those bars. Okay. So again, when our customers fall in love with those scents and they're like, oh my gosh, what do you mean it's only a limited time? What am I going to do when it goes away? Or what am I going to do when it sells out? Or this Bring Back My Bar, this is like my favorite scent of all time. Oh my goodness. You need to create a Scentsy Club. So, we got to have that. And they got to have that too. So that's another benefit. All right, marketing. Let's talk about marketing and we'll end it up here. So marketing Scentsy Club. You should be marketing Scentsy Club more. I'm just going to tell you that right now. More. You need to market it more. You just do. Because again, if you are in it, and those of you watching this video you are in it because you are A, dedicated to your business, and B, you are wanting to make that money. Right? You're wanting those things. So if you want those things, you have to be sure that you are utilizing all of the things that Scentsy gives us. And one of the ways that Scentsy gives us to have that reoccurring revenue is with Scentsy Club. Again, set it and forget it, right? So just like our customers can set it and forget it, put it in that club order and know that every single month they'll get their laundry stuff, or every single month they'll get their favorite scent because it's discontinued, but now it's always Get My Bar, so they're good, they're happy, they're living the life, right? But for you as the consultant, that means that you can go to your workstation like we just talked about, go to the orders, go to history, go to the filters, under order type in Scentsy Club subscriptions, and you can see who has a subscription from you. Now, I also will tell you too that if you watch your emails, because whenever you have a customer who signs up for Scentsy Club for the first time, you get an email that alerts you. I got 2 yesterday. Congratulations, you have a customer that just signed up for Scentsy Club. Would you like to view their subscription? You can, from the email, push that little button. It'll take you directly to your workstation. It'll log you in, and then you can see exactly what they have in their subscription. Awesome, right? Awesome. You need to be talking about Scentsy Club more, and you need to be marketing it consistently because, for one, you want to make sure that your customers are aware, because this is for not just for us as consultants, this is for them, so they can save money and get the Scentsy that they want when they want it. See, Trina? Yeah. As a consultant, I get it 3 times a month. Now, when I first joined, or before I joined, they didn't have Scentsy Club, so I probably would have been that same way too. Not gonna lie. And actually, I do have 2 customers, I think, that have multiples. At least, no, there's 3. I have 3 customers who have multiple Scentsy Club subscriptions, because I pulled it up on my workstation real quick there. So there you go. It's not just us. But you need to be really marketing this consistently so they know that there is value here, because there is value there for them, right? There really is. We want them to get the Scentsy they want at the price they want. And you never know what bars your customers are actually truly like, OMG, head over heels, I'm in love with this scent. Aloe water and ivy. Oh my gosh. Or aloe vera and ivy. Is it aloe vera and ivy? That last scent of the month? I think I've actually just got it right over there. That one's fantastic. And Welcome Summer. That one was fantastic, right? So there's scent of the months that come out that they may fall in love with. And they're like, I can never live without this. Create a Scentsy Club. Add it to it, right? And then, of course, when Bring Back My Bar and all the other stuff happens, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you aren't already, you need to be sending out printed info about Scentsy Club in any and all your correspondence. Any and all. So this means happy mail. This means thank you for your order mail. This means I'm sending you a sample mail. This means here's your order mail. whatever. Everything that you send out needs to have Scentsy Club in it. I don't care if they're like, oh, you're always telling me about Scentsy Club. And I'm always trying to save you money. That should be your response if they're ever complaining that they're seeing too much Scentsy Club, okay? Okay. So, I have included, and it should hit, like right now, in the group, there is going to be a post with 3 different images that I've put in there for you guys, so you can print them off if you don't already have something that either you've created or you've gotten from the group or the workstation or ordered through Vistaprint or whatever, right? Okay. So this is one of the graphics. Okay, I printed it 4 to a page, and I'm out of cardstock, so I did not print it on cardstock. It is just on regular paper, so hello. It can be sent on regular paper, people. Plus, it's lighter when I do my mail outs, just saying. Okay, so all I have to do is now take my, I have my paper cutter, right? I have my paper cutter. So I don't know about you, but I cannot for the life of me cut things in a straight line. So I have a paper cutter. So I'll put these through the paper cutter, cut them into 4s, right? So this little Scentsy Club here, what this does is it says, never run out again. What is Scentsy Club? So it kind of tells them about Scentsy Club, tells them about always get my bar, tells them about their 10% off perk, right? If they order a minimum of $30, and their perk to get a half off item if they spend $60. Yeah. And then at the bottom, now the version that I put in the Scent 365 Tribe page, okay, the one there does not have a QR code, and it does not have my name, and it does not have my Scentsy website, okay? Okay, why? That's so you can go in and put your stuff, okay? So all I've done is I've just put my name and my website, and then of course, you know me with my QR codes. I put in a QR code, there it is, put in a QR code and put scan me with a little arrow, just in case they don't know yet how it works. Okay, so, and what I did is I just used my QR code creator, Google QR code if you need one. There are free apps. That's what I do. I have it on my phone. It's just a free app that I got from the App Store. Just says QR code. Look it up. And all you do is you go to the website that you want. So I went to my personal website and clicked on the word Scentsy Club, and then I copied that address, put it into my QR code app, so it generated this QR code. So that way when they hold their phone up to this QR code, let's see if I can do it in real time. Now I have Apple, you Android people, I don't know if this works the same way or not. I think it does, because I did it with my mom's phone last week when we took her to lunch. It does work with Android. She has a Samsung Galaxy. I think it's a Galaxy. I don't know. I just know it's not an Apple. I have an Apple. Everything I have is Apple. Okay, let's see if I can do this with one hand. I really don't know. All you do is you take your camera, hover over. Did you see that? Look at the top. It shows that website right there. So now all I have to do is click that, and it is going to take me to my Scentsy Club page. Boom. That's how they get registered for Scentsy Club when they get this in their Happy Mail. They don't even type it in and go, The Melting Pot. That's the name of my website, right? So they only have to do that. That's how easy I've tried to make it for my people. Okay, here's another tip too. QR codes are great. You know I'm all about them. But here's another tip as well. If you don't already, in your email signature, whether you use Gmail, Yahoo, iCloud, Hotmail, whatever there is now, mail, whatever email you use, in your signature line, please take advantage of that, because that honestly is free marketing for you. So if you don't already have it saying your favorite Scentsy consultant or whatever, and then also have it include your Scentsy website and or your phone number, if you want your phone number on there for them to contact you that way. I know I'm kind of weird with putting my phone number on a lot of things, but you know, hey. And you can also put in there, ask me about joining my Scentsy Club, right? Hello, market it in your email signature. Okay. But you can also include that into your email signature, into your social media post. And I suggest, this is Jacqui's suggestion, nobody else's, do as you wish with this information, but I suggest to put it on your calendar for at least twice a month, 2 times, to put out a post that has something to do with Scentsy Club. And if you really want to grab attention, then I would suggest, if you get Scentsy Club, whatever it looks like, even if it's a pack of 3 bars, or there's 2 bars and a room spray in it, I don't care. Or if it's the whole shebang and you get like 2 Laundry Love bundles and I don't even know, right? Like you get all the things, right? I don't care. Open it with a video and then share that video. People get so excited to see these unboxing videos. They truly do. I will tell you, on my personal YouTube, those are the videos that get the most exposure, are my unboxing videos. Why? I'm just opening a box that came to my house because I ordered it, or sometimes it's customer orders, right? But, you know, right? I opened, and I'm just sharing my excitement of what's inside the box. I'm not doing anything else. You guys can totally do that. It doesn't have to be a live, but going live on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you want to go with it, right? Every so often, throw one of those things in. People love to see them. And I guarantee you that after you start doing a couple, people are going to be like, oh, that's so cool. I want one of those this month. I've been wanting to try that Scentsy Soak stuff. Or body scrub. Hint, hint. Have you seen the whip box this month? Okay, so unboxing videos are great. You want to do it live, go live, but you don't have to, right? And if you're one of those people, you're like, I'm just not ready, Jacqui, then that's fine. Don't be ready. Have your camera shooting at the box. Don't even be in the camera if that's where you're at. That's okay. There is no judgment here, people. So if that's what you need to do, just do it. But I guarantee you, videos and talking about it at least twice a month, giving it more exposure and posting more consistently about it is what's going to get you people subscribing to Scentsy Club. It's going to, I promise you. So if you want to help get yourself that reoccurring revenue, then Scentsy Club is the way to do it. And I will tell you that every 3rd month, that is where I get $500 right off the top of my PRV. And that's all because every 3rd month I have the majority of my Scentsy Club subscriptions all hitting at once. That's just how they all lined up. And so every 3rd month I have 500 just in Scentsy Club orders. And so then I can focus on everything else in my business. So that is what I would like you guys to try and aim for. Now, like I'm working as well, right? Jacqui's working her business just like you guys are, right? So I am trying to put more emphasis on Scentsy Club as well, so that way I can get that Scentsy Club status and those subscriptions to every single month is an automatic 500. Every single month. That's where I want it. That is my goal for my Scentsy Club for my customers. Facts, people. Facts. Okay. There we go. If you guys have questions about Scentsy Club, if there's something maybe what the heck are you doing? If there is something I have missed, or something you need more help with, don't hesitate. Reach out here in the group. If I'm not your sponsor or your upline director, reach out to them. You can always reach out to myself. You can post in the Scented Bliss group, right? We're all here for you. So let us know if you have questions. We want to help you. And like I said, hopefully those images that I posted in the group page will help you. I think I've got a couple more too that I can post of those. I got to find them though. I think that they might be on my Google Drive. I was trying to just post from my photo reel. So anyway, I will get those on there too. So as much as I can. And if you guys create any and want to share them with us, feel free to also post those here as well, because sharing is caring. All right, guys, I hope that helps, and hope you have a great rest of the week. Hope that you got some of your work done today with the pre-orders and the harvest wax and the fragrance flower coming out and all the things, right? We've got so much more coming, so you guys get ready. And for those of you who just joined, again, I'll say it again, you have joined at an amazing time in the world of Scentsy, because not only is this, well, it's my favorite season, but not only is it my favorite season, but it's Scentsy's best season when it comes to the world of Scentsy. I mean, we just have so many great, fun, amazing things that come out this time of year. So this is a perfect time to be with Scentsy. Not that there's a bad time to be with Scentsy, but like, honestly, this is a great time to be with Scentsy. So I'm not gonna lie. And you're really lucky if you're watching this and you're part of our group, because we've got amazing leaders here to help us all show the way. So rock on, guys. Yes, the holiday brochure comes out, or came out today. I have to get mine ordered. I have to get my holiday brochures. It's my most favorite time of the year. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. I will talk to you later. Bye.